All right, New Yorkers, so you're thinking about making the move to Austin, Texas, trading subway rats for barbecue bats. Yes, Austin is famous for bats, but more on that later. I'm Nick Garcia, local real estate agent here in the Austin and surrounding areas. Closed over $30 million, and I help people just like you relocate, find the right neighborhood, and avoid those oh no moments when you realize queso is actually a food group here. So you're thinking about leaving behind the bagels, the rent control, and honking taxis. Let's talk about what you're walking into if you decide to move to the Austin area, the good, the bad, and of course, the really, really sweaty. So let's talk about why people are moving from New York to Austin or possibly moving. And I'm not talking about the politics side of things. You've probably heard Austin, no state income tax, booming job market, tech companies everywhere continue to move to the area, and of course, homes that don't cost the GDP for a small country. But it's not just about the money. Austin has this laid back creative energy that's hard to describe until you feel it and experience it. People are friendly, like hold the door open and actually talk to you kind of friendly. At first, it feels a little bit suspicious, but you'll get used to it. All right, let's talk about the very sweaty elephant in the room, or should I say the sun on your neck. If you're used to those New York winters, you're in for a crazy shock. Summers in Austin feel like you're walking into a hairdryer. You will start sweating just on the walk to go check your mail. You need a car with a really good air conditioner, buy sunscreen in bulk, and just accept the fact that shorts are kind of a year-round thing around here. On the plus side, no snow shoveling. Your winter coat, you can pretty much donate it, or you will end up wearing it a couple of times in January and February. Cost of living here in Austin. Here's the part that makes people really smile. Your money goes a lot further here. A 1-bedroom in Manhattan can easily get you a 4-bedroom home in an Austin suburb, oftentimes with a pool, which you'll enjoy having in the Austin area. But don't get too excited. Prices have gone up a lot. They've come down recently since we're in a really, really strong buyer's market. The secret's out about the Austin area. So while Austin's still cheaper than New York, it's not 2015 cheap anymore. And property taxes are pretty high. And don't forget about utilities. Running that AC during the summer is not free. All right, let's talk a little bit about neighborhoods. This is where I come in. Austin's got personality. Every neighborhood feels like its own little city. First, downtown Rainy Street area. This is for the young professionals who would miss the energy of New York City nightlife, but want it with a lot more live music and fewer $20 cocktails. Then we have East Austin, very trendy, artsy, and full of food trucks that will ruin your diet in a good way. South Austin, this is a chill, weird, full of locals who will tell you, I've been here before it was cool. Then we have the Lakeway, Bee Cave, and Westlake area. This is top-notch suburban luxury, the best schools and views that make you forget about that New York traffic. And then we have a lot of different suburbs: Round Rock, Cedar Park, Kyle, Buda, Leander. All these areas are very family friendly and affordable. You can think of it kind of like Austin suburbs that don't require you to sell a kidney. And if you're used to walking everywhere, yeah, that's not really a thing here unless you live downtown. So get used to driving a lot. So for more things on Austin and surrounding areas, neighborhoods, check out some links in the description where I'll go more in depth on those. A big thing that I've mentioned that you really need to understand is culture shock. This is where things get fun and a little weird and maybe concerning to you. People actually smile and wave at you. And brunch around here isn't an event, it's a way of life. Breakfast tacos are a form of currency. You'll hear y'all about 47 times a day, and eventually you'll start saying it too, I guarantee it. And instead of honking, people wave when you cut them off. It's kind of confusing at first, but again, like all things around here, you just get used to it. Oh, and those bats under the Congress Bridge, totally normal. Thousands of them at sunset. It's like Austin's version of Times Square, but for winged mammals. So what about jobs in the economy? Austin's economy is doing great. It's kind of booming in a lot of ways. Tech companies like Tesla, Apple, Google, they've all set up massive campuses here. If you work remotely, this is a paradise. Coffee shops everywhere, great Wi-Fi, and everyone's working and building something. But fair warning, the job market can feel a little bit different. People here prioritize work-life balance, which means your boss might actually mean it when they say, take the afternoon off. I know it's a wild concept, but again, you'll get used to it. Lifestyle in the area, this could be an entire video all on its own. Austin is all about lifestyle. You can kayak on Lady Bird Lake before brunch, hit a live concert at night, and spend Sunday at a farmer's market after brunch. There's also a big fitness culture here: yoga, running trails, biking trails, outdoor gyms everywhere. You'll see dogs on paddle boards, people working remotely in hammocks, and entire families hiking before breakfast. And if you end up in a place with goat yoga or goga, you might see people doing yoga with the goat on their back. And yes, the food scene is incredible. Barbecue, tacos, and of course more barbecue, and sometimes barbecue and tacos. You'll miss your pizza at first, but trust me, brisket heals all wounds. Oh, the $1 million house question: should you move to Austin? If you want sunshine, more space, and a community that feels both chill and ambitious, then this might be your type of place. Just don't expect Austin to be a little New York. It's its own thing, a city that's growing fast, but still holding on to that small time weirdness that makes it special. So come visit, explore, and if you're ready to make the move, give me a call, comment on this video. I'll help you find the perfect home, the perfect neighborhood, explain why your neighbor might have a chicken coop, and show you where to get the best breakfast tacos in town. If you found this video helpful at all, hit that like button, subscribe for more Austin real estate and Austin lifestyle tips. I'll personally reply to you and maybe feature you in the next video. Neighborhoods New Yorkers love in Austin. I can already see the title. Thanks for watching and welcome to Austin, y'all.